racing fans. Thanks for tuning in to PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. Well, the clouds have gone away and it's finally sunny here at Chester, just in time for the races to get back on the track. While Chester may be the center of our world here at PA Harness Week, it's not the center of the racing world this week. Those honors go to the Bluegrass State. I'll get to that and much more coming up next. Driver Jim Morrill Jr. is on top of his game these days. I chatted with harness racing veteran coming up. Pocono also had some very exciting races this week, some big money races and the best of the best. That's all next. And just a reminder, racing got back underway here at Chester last night after taking a few weeks off. So come out here, have a great time, and we'll be back with PA Harness Week.
There they go. Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway. Starting fast outside here is Brett Messenger into the early. 5-4 the halftime. Just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of PA Harness Week. Along with Heather Moffett, I'm Steve Ross. So glad you could join us. Are you ready for some action, babe?
I am so ready.
Are you folks out there ready for some action? Yeah? Great. Then let's do it. But before we do, there's always that little tease going on. If you recall, on our last episode of PA Harness Week, 1 week ago today, the aforementioned Steve Ross, who is me, mentioned that the best older horse in training right now is We Will See, to which my co-host sitting to my immediate right, the lovely Heather Moffett, readily agreed. But after further contemplation, the aforementioned lovely Miss Moffett decided to backtrack a little bit because she feared she would hurt the feelings of Foiled Again, to whom she has obvious great affection. Well, for those of you who also know, Foiled Again has a rather tender psyche. So the gods of racing came through, as they usually do, and last Saturday at the Red Mile, they had the Allerage Farms for older pacers. And who was in the race? Those two horses. So who will win? We will see.
Excuse me?
No, I didn't mean, I wasn't predicting the winner of the race. I was just saying, like, quizzically, like I'm teasing, you know, who will win, we will see. Not the horse. No, just do the race.
Let me just set it up. Okay, yes. Going for $183,000. We will see. Now, he is the favorite in the race. He's won the Canadian Pacing Derby this year. He also won the Ben Franklin. Second choice in here is Foiled Again, who is second choice at 6-1. So obviously, We Will See is a huge favorite. Foiled Again, little horse, big heart. He's won the Graduate this year and the Quillen. So let's go to Lexington for this one.
Aracash Hanover has taken command. St. Elmo Hero up to press the pace on the outside. We Will See gets away in third. Dial or No Dial fourth. Foiled Again settles fifth in front of stablemate Atokia. Better Sweet came away in the seventh spot as they head around the turn. Racing in eighth on the inside is Mock Dreamer. Opening quarter on the board in 26-4. One more laugh is racing in ninth at Aracash Hanover. Right back out for the retake from St. Elmo Hero. At the back is Mears Hanover trails the field. So Aracash Hanover has been used twice already, and he's in front at the midpoint of the back stretch. St. Elmo Hero racing in second. We Will See is third, and here he comes, flush to the outside. Dial or No Dial picks up his cover. He's second over on the outside, but We Will See is sprinting and sprinting hard for Pierce. He's up and after the lead and pokes ahead in front. They're halfway home in 54-4, and We Will See takes command from Aracash Hanover. Dial or No Dial is left first over on the outside. St. Elmo Hero shuffled back a bit at the rail, and Foiled Again is well spotted. He's second over on the outside, now ranging up into the fourth spot as they head around the far turn. Looking to gain ground is Better Sweet. He's third over on the outside. Shuffled back at the rail is Atokia as they come through the three-quarter marker in 1:22 flat. It's We Will See at the top of the stretch in front. Dial or No Dial still hanging in there on the outside. Aracash Hanover is jammed in, and Foiled Again is coming on the outside for Gingras. We Will See is desperate with the lead. Dial or No Dial, a big effort. Foiled Again getting up on the outside. Foiled Again is coming. We Will See his game. Dial or No Dial between them. We Will See. Foiled Again hits the wire together.
St. Elmo Hero leaves out of post 10. He gets the lead, swaps it up with Aracash Hanover. Okay, but then We Will See he has the lead where it counts the most, and that is at the finish line. He just takes over by the 3/4 pole, and he holds off foiled again.
By how much?
By a nose.
A sneeze.
Yes. And Dial or No Dial, another one of my favorites, in 148 and 4, a super, super close race, as Paris Hilton would say, loves it. It was a great race, though.
Indeed. Okay, we'll be back with much more action from the Red Mile Stakes up the wazoo. Don't think about going anywhere, okay? But now we're going to hi-ho, hi-ho. It's up to Pocono we go for the 10th race on Saturday at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. A $50,000 open pace, thank you. Number 8, Rockin' Cam with Tyler Buter was the 9-5 chalk. Number 2, Ideal Matters coming off a win with Andrew McCarthy was 3-1. And number 4, Stonebridge Tonic. Sounds like something you're taking if you're thinking about committing suicide by jumping off a bridge. With Aunt Nap was 9-2. And with a call, our buddy Jim Pavia.
Underway. Very tight start in here. Everybody leaving well except Mr. Massimo, who stays back from the rest. Meanwhile, firing out of their trade editor for the early lead. Rockin' Cam on the far outside coming up. Annie's Western Card in between horses. Also coming up, Mac Raider. They're 4 across, fighting for the engine here. In behind that mess, Hypnotist is 5th, followed by Ideal Matters. At the end, Mac Raider, and further back there to Mr. Massimo. The quarter, 26-3. Very quick here in the slop. And right now, Annie's Western Card doing all he can to try to get by Stonebridge Tonic. He finally clears. There's Rockin' Cam, the 9-5 favorite, coming after him now. Meanwhile, Stonebridge Tonic working on a 5-race winning streak inside 3rd. Also in their trade editor. Following to the outside, Ideal Matters got good late kick, moves around Hypnotist. At the back are Mac Raider and Mr. Massimo. The half, 53-3, 27 even second panel. Just incredible numbers here in the off-going. And right now, Annie's Western Card will not let Rockin' Cam by. He had just about cleared, but now he's retreating. Meanwhile, 3 wide out there, Stonebridge Tonic sliding up the inside. Trade editor, Ideal Matters, coming up 3 wide and showing pace. Also from far back, Mac Raider and Hypnotist getting into it. 3/4, 122-2, 28-2 on the back. Not much let up there. On the outside, it's Stonebridge Tonic. Inside, Annie's Western Card. The closers have stalled for the moment. On the inside, moving up, trade editor into 3rd. Top of the stretch here. New leader is Stonebridge Tonic, finally getting clear.
Rockin' Cam left hard from the 8-hole, but was parked out to the 3/4, only 122 flat, and was hung for his lungs before finishing up in another zip code. Stonebridge Tonic waited patiently before coming out at the 3/4 and aired in 150-3. Mac Raider with Georgie Knapp got 3rd. And don't you even think about going any place, or I will send Heather out to... We're coming back with more PA HarnessWeek on the way.
Cinderella guy still there by a length and a quarter. Summer camp has gotten closer.
This is me, D. I can never make up my mind, even on what to wear. But when I go to the Downs Off-Track Wagering, they let me bet any track, anywhere I want. So I can pick my horses in any order, box my selections, and more. And a few cent bet can deliver big payouts like this. When it's my night out, the decision's easy. And I win. Big, baby.
Downs Off-Track Wagering. Allentown, East Stroudsburg, Carbondale, Hazleton. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
NF quotable.
Why do so many winners travel in EB trailers? They love the ride. EB Pacesetter trailers deliver your horses in peak condition, ready to race every time. Designed to provide safe and comfortable transport for standard-bred racehorses, EB's Pacesetter Series trailers are the preferred choice of professional standard-bred trainers and breeders nationwide. All EB Pacesetter models feature custom standard-bred options and excellent airflow and aligned interior sealing to keep your horses fresh and comfortable. Every EB trailer has commercial quality componentry and riveted sidewall construction engineered and designed to stand up to constant and rigorous horse and road use. And a sleek aerodynamic nose design that also delivers improved fuel savings. More winners ride with EB than any other trailer. EB, setting the pace in standard-bred horse transportation.
Welcome, good old Sunday.
Good. Glad to see you back. It's PA Harness Week. This audition is for October the 8th, a Saturday. And by the way, I nearly forgot. Watch out. The watch. Did you know about the watch?
The watch on HarnessWeek.com?
Yeah. All you have to do is watch, and there's a chance you can win the watch. Just go to HarnessWeek.com, and right on there, they'll tell you how to get a watch that is not too small for a man, yet not too big for a woman. Can you imagine that? Now, we didn't get any yet, but it'd be great if we had them. We could model them right here.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
I'll make a phone call today after the show.
Do that, please.
All right,
Okay.
I will.
All right, Heather's here with a race from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. It was contested on Saturday, and it was race number 6, if you're keeping score.
All right, here, winners over Pacers. We've got a purse of $29,000. Number 5 is Cinderella Guy, the 9-5 favorite. Now he's coming off a win, taking a jump up in class. Number 2, Summer Camp. Second choice in here for driver Mike Simons, and then the 6 is 4 Stars Trans. Now, he didn't do very well his last time out. In fact, he finished 8th. You can throw it out because he's been really, really good lately.
Cinderella Guy is keeping a daunting pace here for Buter. He's out by 2.5. It's hands to yourself, moving back in, try to tighten up that pocket. Summer Camp moves to the outside for Simons, and he starts to gain. Big gap back to 4th, and 4 Stars Trace further back. Arctic Warrior and Rescue Plan way back. Up top, it's Cinderella Guy. Tried to bottom him out, 3/4, 122-4, 27-4 third panel. Cinderella Guy still there by a length and a quarter. Summer Camp has gotten closer. On the inside, hands to yourself, and now roaring on the outside, 4 Stars Trace. Top of the stretch, Cinderella Guy trying to hold together now. Summer Camp on the outside is getting closer. Far outside, here comes 4 Stars Trace, but Cinderella Guy still with the edge.
Cinderella Guy rushes home in his glass slippers and all, before turning into a pumpkin, of course, or something like that, right? I think that's how the story goes.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big Cinderella fan. Do you believe that?
You don't know about the Wicked stepsisters?
No. I know about the Wicked co-host, though. Okay, this horse wins in 151-3. Easy win with Tyler Buter in the bikes. Summer Camp took 2nd, and 4 Stars Trace was 3rd.
Already in the 12th race, same conditions at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs for winners over $25,000 lifetime. And the purse on the line was 29 dimes. Number 1, Golden Receiver was 6-5 with Joe Pavia Jr. Number 5, Rock on the House with Matt Cicali was 5-2. And number 8, Riggins with Georgie Knapp was the 9-2 third betting choice. And here's the call.
Riggins, unbothered by any problems, has the lead now and pacing a strong mile so far. Golden Receiver in the pocket past 5/8. Shuby's Place staying close 3rd. Southwestern Dream getting into it now, as well as BJ's Bequia way back and out of it there. Kiss My Art and Rock in the House. And now out of the pocket, Golden Receiver coming after Riggins. 3/4, 123-3. 28-1 third panel. It's Golden Receiver, slight edge now on Riggins. Shuby's Place is lurking there in 3rd. On the inside, Southwestern Dream 4th. Top of the stretch, Golden Receiver now gets the better of Riggins here, and Pavia wants to see more from Golden Receiver.
Well, Riggins left from the outside and took the lead. Golden Receiver said, no problem, I'll just take the 2-hole here. There they stayed until Golden Receiver went to the outside just past the 3/4 pole, and from there, Riggins and Golden Receiver battled to the wire, with Golden Receiver edging clear at the end to win by 4 in 151 flat. Number 4, Southwestern Dream, off at 16-1 with Mike Simons, was 2nd. Number 2, Shuby's Place, a 6-1 shot with Tyler Buter, was 3rd. Riggins finished retired 4th. The exact of my numbers came in, good payoff too, nearly $60, and it was 1-4 my numbers, so I'm just a dummy, didn't have it. Anyway, stay with us when we come back. Our Susan will be here with her picks of the week, and Sharla caught up with one of the top drivers on the circuit, Jim Morrill Jr. Don't go away.
Hi, they call me Big Seamus. Everybody knows I only like to play my lucky numbers. So when I go to the Downs off-track wagering, I get to bet exactly that with the Exacta. A $2 bet on the Exacta delivers big payouts like this. When it's my night out, I eat big, play big, and I win big.
Downs off-track wagering. Allentown, East Stroudsburg, Carbondale, Hazleton. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Horses helping people. People helping horses. At Equilibrium, horses help those with special needs achieve balance in body, mind, and spirit, while Equilibrium's people give retired horses the forever home they deserve. Join in the giving and help spread the joy of equine-assisted activities. Visit www.equi-librium.org to learn more and make a tax-deductible contribution today. Equilibrium, a helping hoof for those in need.
Hi there, welcome back to PA Harness Week, along with the always lovely Heather Moffitt. I'm the sometimes lovely Steve Ross, with all kinds of harness stuff going on, not the least of which is our correspondent, the lovely Sharla McBride. A lot of loveliness going on here this week at PA Harness Week. Well, she caught up with driver Jim Morrill Jr., and a very interesting interview took place. Let's watch.
Jim Morrill's statistics speak volumes for the kind of driver he is. On September 21st of this year, Morrill recorded his 5,000th career victory. He's also closing in on $70 million in career earnings.
Winning big races, you know, is the key. You know, I like driving stake horses. I like driving young horses, 2- and 3-year-olds. You know, the overnight grind.
But Jim's recent accomplishment didn't come easy. Last year, he took 9 months off of racing while he battled alcohol addiction. But now he says he's changed his way of life.
I had a pretty good setback there last year. Kind of had to fire my old manager. That was myself. And you know, trying to take reevaluate things, and I'm on a good path right now. Getting sober and getting my head straight was what was going through my mind. As far as the business was concerned, I wasn't worried about coming back, and you know, I felt good. I kept in shape, and once I got my head straight, I knew when I came back I'd be ready to roll.
Jim continues to work every day to stay in shape and continue developing a healty lifestyle.
I play hockey 5-6 times a week, you know, during the winter, and have a Bowflex in my basement. I go down on a couple times, and when I'm home and I'm not working, I'm able to eat well. I'm not on the road, and I just work out a lot and try and stay in the best shape as I can.
After 28 years in the sport, Jim says he feels better than ever. You had your ups, you had your downs. Where are you at right now in your life?
I'm ready to roll. I mean, I feel great. I just hope the opportunity keeps coming and I can keep getting some good horses to drive, because if they come, I'm ready.
For PA Harness Week, I'm Sharla McBride.
Thank you, Sharla and Jim. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like a little Pocono action. What about you?
I think that would be lovely.
Let's go back there. Take us there, darling. Let's go.
All right, here we have winners over trotters. Purse, $29,000. This is a really competitive race, very evenly bet field, and we've got boys going up against girls in here. So number 3 is DiMaggio. Bettor's Choice, looking for his 4th win in a row. The 1 is Mystical Starlet, racing at the Open at Yonkers. We'll see how she likes Pocono. And then number 7 is Macho Lindy. Made a very uncharacteristic bobble last time out, but he is a major contender in this class in Pennsylvania.
And up top now, some pressure for Macho Lindy as My Leap of Faith really speeding things up. First over, just a neck away. Inside, Mystical Starlight with the trip. Following cover now, that's DiMaggio, and to his outside, here comes Duchess Steelster. So they're 3 wide in behind the top 2. And TSM Little Orphan Andy also moving in. 3/4, 125 and 1, 28 even third panel. Highways all jammed up here. Macho Lindy holding off My Leap of Faith. There's the 3 wide move by Duchess Steelster, looking for room. DiMaggio, Mystical Starlight, TSM Little Orphan Andy. Top of the stretch, it's still Macho Lindy trying to hold them all off. Here comes Mystical Starlight now in the passing lane. Macho Lindy gutting it out here.
Macho Lindy holds off a challenge that comes first up from My Leap of Faith, but then here comes Mystical Starlet. She's like stalking him the entire mile, but he's able to hold her off as well. They win in 154 and 3 by a neck with Georgie Knapp in the bike. TS, a Little Orphan Andy, she came from way back and she finished 3rd.
The difference is that the human beast, when the girl stalks the guy doesn't hold off the girl. That's the difference between men and horses. Thank you.
Wow, I just saw a light bulb go up on top of his head. That's just amazing. Thank you for the insight today. Talking about insight, we have a little insight for you. Who do we have? It is Susan Ellers, our resident handicapper in As the Wheels Turn.
is fall, I figured what better races to pick than the Fall Harvest Series at Yonkers Raceway. Race 7 is an 8-horse field of 3-year-old fillies. Alexa Chase with post 6 is coming off a win in the Fillies and Mares Open at Harrington, and she has banked over $100,000 this year. Miss Malicious draws post position 5 for trainer Jerry Silverman. I'm going $2 exacta box, 6-5. Race 9 is the Fall Harvest Series for 3-year-old colts and geldings. Number 3, Towns Light Hanover, is the beaten favorite his last start out, but I think he's going to be okay tonight. With him, I like Sea Venture, who draws the rail in here. I think that's going to help him out a lot. I'm going $10 straight exacta, 3-1. My time is up and we have to take a break. But when we come back, we're taking you all the way to Lexington, Kentucky as we go in the bike for some amazing races. So stick around.
Randy Waples revs up Sand Pail, and here he comes.
Welcome, good old Sunday. No love when you don't come. Welcome, son, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun. Welcome to your place in the sun.
Okay, Harness fans, we are back, and it's time now for our exciting segment that we love so much each and every week. This particular week, we're going back to the Red Mile. And it's a big deal because Sandpail, who is currently #1 harness horse in the latest poll, having displaced Seawood Peelers, is in this particular race. Will he win? Will he remain #1? We'll find out as we go
in the bike.
$145,000 on the line. The Allerage Farms Open Trotters, and boy, only the best trotters in the world. Hello. Number 5, Sandpail with Randy Waples was 3-5. Number 1, Lucky Jim, who's back on his best behavior, although he does throw in an occasional break, was 2-1 with Andy Miller. Number 4, Arch Madness with Brian Sears was the 9-2 third betting choice. This promises to be a goodie, and with a call, Sam McKee.
And they're off. Sandpail pokes his head in front. Lucky Jim is off stride. Lucky Jim goes on a break at the start, and Lanson now kicks out for Mike LaChance trying to take the lead. Take My Picture stretches him out before releasing in second, and Sandpail's going to drop in third on the pylons as they head around the opening turn. Arch Madness lets him in to follow from fourth, and Il Villaggio's racing fifth in the early stages. About 3 lengths further back is Hot Shot Blue Chip, and Lucky Jim, a costly break just after the start, is far behind trailing the field, and the quarter was soft at just 28 seconds flat. So Randy Waples revs up Sandpail, and here he comes on the outside, and within a matter of strides, it's Sandpail who kicks past everyone to the front. Lanson releases for the 2-hole in second. Take My Picture toes along on the inside third. Arch Madness sitting chilly so far. Il Villaggio's fifth in behind him. A gap of 2 to Hot Shot Blue Chip, and Lucky Jim has trotted a ton to catch the pack, and Sandpail is in control as they draft in straight alignment, reaching the half-mile marker in 56-1. So the tactical advantage to Sandpail, who's a length clear. Lanson right in behind, drafting in second. On the inside in third, and now tipping to the outside, Take My Picture, who's coming first over. Arch Madness picks up his cover, so he's second over, about 3.5 lengths for the lead at the midpoint of the far turn. Toward the inside, Lucky Jim slid up into a blind switch there. Third over is Il Villaggio on the outside, and Hot Shot Blue Chip trails the field as Sandpail leads the way with Take My Picture at his wheel on the outside. 3/4 in 1:25-3, and they come to the top of the stretch, and it's Sandpail, and Sandpail starts to edge away. Sandpail has opened up now to a 2.5 length lead. Il Villaggio in the middle of the racetrack trying to rally. Arch Madness between horses. Hot Shot Blue Chip on the far outside, but they're all chasing Sandpail. Hot Shot Blue Chip and Arch Madness closing. Sandpail will do it.
Sandpail got away third before getting a little restless. Waples took him to the lead, and that was that. Won it by 2 open lengths in 1:52-1. A trotter, mind you. Number 7, Hot Shot Blue Chip off at 30-1 with John Campbell. Came out of nowhere to grab second from Arch Madness. Uncle Jim made an, did I say Uncle Jim? Lucky Jim made an early break Uncle Jim too, but recovered nicely to finish third, only beaten by 4 lengths. And now, Red Mile, we continue with the 6th on Saturday, and with that one, here's Heather.
Okay, it's a Bluegrass Series 3-year-old filly pacers. First, $153,000. The 1's Crispy Apple, and the 8 is Drop the Ball. Both of them are coming off of wins in the Shady Daisy. But then there's number 6, Idyllic. She is fresh off a win in the Jugette, and bettors believe that she is the one to beat here.
Idyllic is out there winging on the lead. Dave Miller with a huge hold of her, trying to back her down a bit. Further back in the field, What's New Pussycat is under whip tap urging as Campbell kicks out the earplugs, followed up by Ace of Pace. Swinging Beauty is racing in 10th as they move toward the half-mile marker, and Idyllic is just out there winging on the lead. 3 lengths in front of Honky Tonk Woman, who races in second. Drop the Ball is third on the pylons. 2 lengths further back to Foxy Lady, the half in a wicked 53-3. Idyllic like a loose horse right now as they head onto the far turn. Cold Mist is underway on the outside. Strike and Attitude sits in. She's now racing in 6th at the rail. Crispy Apple picking up cover toward the outside, but with some work to do from 7th. Then it's Ace of Pace, What's New Pussycat, and Swinging Beauty. Idyllic leads the way, but here comes Gingras making his move with Drop the Ball, who's rushing up on the outside. 3/4 on the board in 1:22-1, and Drop the Ball is up and after Idyllic. These two stride for stride as they come to the top of the stretch, and Drop the Ball has taken a clear lead. Idyllic is back racing in second. Honky Tonk Woman is third. Up on the outside, Strike and Attitude trying to come on, but it's Drop the Ball pacing away from the field.
Crispy Apple, she goes off stride going around that first turn trying to get to the early lead. I was totally bummed out by that. We just named an apple tart after her, right, when we were up at Pocono.
We did, and where was Tim Tetrick, who didn't drive her, which I thought was kind of odd?
Honestly, I think he was camping with his girlfriend. Yeah, that's the rumor anyway. I'm not trying to be all like Inquirer, Star Inquirer or whatever, but I'm just saying, I think he was camping. So whatever, he's allowed to take a break. The dude works hard. All right. Anyway, what happened? So we've got Drop the Ball, Yannick Gingras busts a move around the last turn, pulls away in 1:49-1. Strike and Attitude finished second. Idyllic was third in here.
Okay, how about the very next day, Sunday, the $700,000 Futurity with the best 3-year-old trotters in the world. And it was a race-off, too. In the first heat, the winner was DeJarmo. In the second, Man of Many Missions came back to win. They came back in something that is very rare in the sport of horse racing, and it was this, a 2-horse race. DeJarmo and Man of Many Missions. Who would win it? Man of Many Missions emerged victorious and won the Futurity at the Red Mile this past weekend. I want to mention a couple of milestones that were hit. Jody Jamieson, the Canadian driver, won his 6,000th race at the Red Mile, and he did it on a 55-1 shot. Hello?
Okay, I have a little surprise for you.
I love surprises.
So just the first night of the sale at Lexington, the sale topper I bought for you. He was $450,000. I bought him for you. I just wanted to say it on air, so surprise.
I'm stunned.
He's a Sun Beach Somewhere out of Artistic Vision, who's the mommy of Rock and Roll Heaven. So
that is so
happy
cool.
birthday.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, and for all of us here at PA Harness Week, including my lovely partner Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to get high on harness.
It's only natural.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily.
Underway.
Starting fast outside there. Express Messenger to the air.